Watico will come for y'all. I'm not playing around. Not at all. So look, this is what it's gonna be. No games. We need these criminal cults. We're not just talking about politics. We're also talking about criminals all around you, for all these cults, secret societies, or whatever, to be exposed for their crimes and possession and playing with the jinn and aliens that are possessed with the jinn because they're sore losers. And we need to understand what the truths are, not just Kabbalah, lex naturalis. We're not just talking about this. We're also talking about, of course, how all things hold truth, and of course, Islam is the one way. But it's a religious form of what's being studied by your main so-called researchers in the truth community or whatever. It's truth scattered in puzzles, and we all know this. So we're out here. It's one of them days where you just have to say, look, let's do a recap here of all the Nazism this one's experienced, and let's go on ahead and go forward from here. Yes. So we'll just go on ahead and start trying to reach out to people more. What's trying to be done now is this video is being made to let you all know I could care less what you think about anything being said. It's still the truth, regardless. I do recommend whatOnEarthIsHappening.com to get some great puzzle pieces and his podcast series, Mark Passio, and Zachary Hubbard has some pieces, but I kind of feel like he'll add the word "the," just to make it seem, you know what I mean, sometimes, but he's not really getting to what it is, what Gematria is, what it actually means, how it's related to other things, numerology, zodiac, etc. Everyday witchery and witchcraft, yes, for these so-called secret societies was actually being practiced behind their closed doors in your face as well. That's what's crazy. You have to understand the numbers hold energy. No matter if it's an address, a car tag number, on your driver's license, on money, mono fake money, fake currency. You have to understand that these things are they're just talisman, open portals and communication with things you're not supposed to, like an Ouija board. And that's what it is. And I'm telling you now that I'm keeping it cool, doing some traveling, and getting to the straight top and bottom and everywhere on the facts here. And I'm telling you what's being done is these cults are just hiding this information and how they communicate through this possession, more like telepathy, like fake telepathy. But the Star Wars series holds truth, and Zodiac, the Lama, etc. And the cars are like a golden consciousness. If somebody's not on a spiritual understanding at all won't understand. And then it had to be dissected to the person in a particular way, maybe just snap them out of whatever their molded, brainwashed worldview is, or whatever it is, But whatever it is, the point of the matter is we're going to continue to bring these videos, try to get people to understand the importance of understanding this information, what these scumbag Nazi cults are hiding about just regular dynamics in the Saturn Moon Matrix, altered, stupid solar wheel, alien, who knows, patheticness, but evil's evil. And we're here more talking more about morals, like Mark Passio would, but we would also be just using him as a reference. Like he said, unfortunately, he is doing the best work. And we're going to say unfortunately because it's common sense for the things he's speaking about. But unfortunately, everybody's so immoral in this country. I haven't explored other countries as of yet, but what I'm looking into is just pathetic. If anything, it can get even worse in another country. So, what we're trying to explain here is, we're not playing no games with this Watico cult. I don't know what they're thinking. But it's just unfortunate that they believe that they're going to use basic understanding of probably more Muslim, Kabbalistic, ancient Egyptian, etc. gnosis, and they think they're going to have it in their pocketbook, put it in their wallet. They think they're going to go out here and run game on you all day, and that's what they try to do. Gematria frequencies, certain what time it is, certain stuff like the date numerology and gematria and card tag numbers are a big thing. Whoever's not talking about that ain't even talking about the whole truth in the first place, and that's what's upsetting this one. Nobody's talking about it. What are you talking about? I mean, a number's a number, and the English language and these numbers we're using, even in the Chinese project, as David Icke spoke of, especially in the Awaken 9-hour series I recommend. I think it was just one seminar. You can find it on YouTube, I'm sure his website. And it's like 9 hours or something long, and it had like a music in the middle and stuff like that, 7/27, 1987, 41, 5, 27, 48. Don't play games by Tico. There's still good. There's still great people out there, and unfortunately, the bad guys, as Mark Passio said, has outsmarted these so-called good people. And I'm not that I've seen any. This one personally, I'm using him as a reference again because I want to make clear that I agree with a lot of things someone says, but I don't agree with everything they say. He's wrong about Islam, but Islam has been turned into more of a religion, and it's not a religion, really. No, it's none of that stuff. It's just the facts. And within Blake's natural atlas and the right-hand path of Zohar, Jacob's ladder. These things need to be explored, Kabbalistic stuff, understanding. But you understand the mathematical dynamics is what I'm trying to get through. That nobody's to discuss upsets me greatly. That you think it's okay for people to ride around with Ouija boards on these golden vehicles that are run on the Earth's blood. Oil's not a fossil fuel. And you don't understand the death rituals of eating meat, and you're not on a vegan diet. You don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't get it. You're not spiritually awake, you're not illuminated. Possession and talking to spirits is not illumination. Seen kids do it. Opening up their little fairy tale books and stuff. Harry Potter. Look, y'all. Children. The illuminated will not be ruled by children, and we're not going to tolerate y'all's scum, criminal activity, and schemes and plots against the innocent because of your discrimination and failures and shortcomings, cult members. We're not tolerating that, okay? Y'all just Nazis that have a problem with the sun and goodness and evolution, and y'all don't have no idea what kind of willpower you're really dealing with here. When you're dealing with the absolute facts, when you're dealing with the truth, when you're dealing with an illuminated moral being and higher self. Okay, so y'all can just all cut it out, and that goes for your whatever you get. Okay, so they even leave talisman. They got homeless actors. They stage shootings. They stage car wrecks. This is what these fuck cults are doing. Everybody's overlooking all of them. Every one of them. No need to even say names. Every one of them. All these secret societies, cults. They're all just Nazis with a different name and approach. Fancies. Some of them just more basic. So I would have to say is what Mark Passio's experience was with, from my understanding. But either way. Let's just get something understood here. I come from a background. I have a Shriner legacy with my family tree. Y'all have no idea who you're listening to or watching at this time. No, it's called integrity and staying in the truth. Yes. And no, we're doing it. We're playing no games. So, we ain't got time for this. It's really cult eradication 2022 time. Meaning criminals. We're violating the innocent. Okay. Gotta get rid of criminals. That's it. Okay. So look. If y'all don't understand this on a spiritual level, and y'all playing Matrix, boo-boo, goo-goo, gaga, you're not with this one. Okay? The real warriors don't have anyone standing behind them. Okay? I mean, if you're not willing to put your effort forth, you're responsible for your karma, and there's no hero, nobody saving you. Okay, that's not how it works. Okay, so with or without, you either with or you're either with this one or you're not with this one, and this one could care less. Okay, it's like Noah. Okay, last call. I'll tell you something. What's gonna happen is we're not gonna play games with Nazis. Okay, witches. You know, I don't even know what happened to the witch hunts, but anyway, look, it wouldn't happen on this one's watch. I'll tell you that. Understood? Even though this one stands in eternity. Okay? The creator of all that exists and all that's virtuous in the universes. Of all. Understood? So, okay. In this reincarnation, straight from the Memphis 10 IC. Okay? You know what's up? Well, y'all gonna find out otherwise. If y'all don't already know. Criminals. Understood? We're not playing with y'all. So, it's time for people to get. No, y'all have no idea what kind of mindset. It's easy for the jinn to possess or influence electronics of people or their perceptions without even knowing. Especially to these dynamics if you're not aware of them, especially. And they're doing it every day, Advertisements on everything you buy, they're using number, letter, gematria stuff, to fucking colors, frequencies and stuff, cymatics all over the place. And, I'm here to talk about that. I'm mad about nobody actually mentioning this. I mean, I've only heard Marpasio mention slight dynamics of these numbers in a live seminar. I've never heard anyone else speak on them, I've never heard anyone go in depth, and needs to be talked to in depth. We'll be knowing truths out here. It ain't the whole truth, it ain't the truth. So we get time for this, dude. That's what these cults know, and that's why they're laughing. It's called so-called truth speakers clowns, that's all they're doing is yapping, and they are clowns, and they don't even really know what they're talking about. No, they don't. But the bad guys know more than the good guys at this point, and got more military type action behind them, and stuff you think's only in movies if you're a jackass. I'm not much on foul language, but I guess it's just about time for I try to do a little something in there. Okay. So Allah's greatest Lord, and we're gonna go ahead and end this one with y'all need to understand that whatever I'm putting out next is gonna have some very serious dynamics. And if you're still aboard the gravy train, the good guys, the winning team, we got the playbook on this. Stay tuned.